welcome to Reddit Weekly. I'm TJ.
I'm DCXX Ray, also known as Ruben. It's my government name.
And this is our episode 1 of Reddit. Oh wait, no, it's IReadIt Weekly.
Damn, get a suit on that.
Damn, dude. I don't even know what the title of our own show is.
So you know where you're at, man.
Yeah, it's IReadIt Weekly.
That's right. Website coming soon.
But this is a show where we kind of go over interesting things that we've found on Reddit throughout the past week. And let's get started. Here's just an interesting GIF from a subreddit called Interesting as Fuck.
Interest in gas fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's debatable what it's actually called, but here's another GIF actually. You often see these traps, but they never actually work though. But isn't that like child abuse?
Why would you want to catch a kid? And I'm trying to avoid them, you know? It's like, fuck that.
The only thing it's good for, and it's
Unless they're probably going to ship them back somewhere, you know?
to China.
Ship them to China.
That's me.
Well, at least he'll have a job as soon as he gets there.
Alright, what else we got here? Not bad. Oh yeah, they actually put candy on the ground too. That's alright. Oh, that one's got audio. Alright.
I thought this was good. People often hallucinate after losing a loved one or pet. They're called grief hallucinations. One study found over 80% of elderly patients experience hallucinations of their departed spouse 1 month after their passing. And it's pretty crazy, actually. Like, I've actually lost people, you know, so it's like... And you do, like, experience these hallucinations, even though they're super small, like, say... a shadow or, you know, like from the side of your eye or something like that. It will just like spark something and it'll just hit you like in a split second.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be paralyzing, you know?
Yeah, I read about this one too throughout the past week as well. A lot of sad comments in the comment section.
Yeah, I know that was one of the things too, was when I was reading the comment section, you know, and there's actually a comment, if you go further down, it should still be on the top, but it's like I really felt this one too. Like after my dog died, you know, I woke up early one morning and read online. I could swear I saw my dog there, you know, and it's crazy because I looked out my sliding door, you know, and sometimes when it's real dark, it's like my especially from the side of my vision, it'll just kind of I'll feel like he's right there, you know, like such a trip. And at least I know I'm not that fucking crazy, you know. If everyone actually, you know, most people experience stuff. And the people that don't experience it, they probably don't even fucking love the guy that died or love the person that died. But it's like your brain anticipates the dead, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Or it's just something you're used to seeing and then it triggers it or whatever. And then, you know.
Yeah.
So I thought this was pretty cool. The album's gone, but these are pictures of the secret airplane bedrooms where flight attendants and pilots sleep on long haul flights. Something I never even thought of, but they have these beds and stuff that are kind of like in a secret compartment inside the airplane.
Yeah.
And
This fucking lies. They just have robots doing that shit now.
yeah, probably for the most part, but
And they even program the robots to get drunk, just like the pilots.
yeah, there was a side picture, and you know how there's on some airplanes there's like this big bump right in the front of the airplane.
Yeah.
Well, up on the top, that's where all the sleeping compartment was. Pretty awesome though. Too bad we can't actually see it though.
What if you click on the link on or not?
Oh, yeah, let me reopen. Nice feature in Chrome. You can reopen closed tabs. Yeah.
Damn. I've never. Oh, that's actually pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's nice. 404 not found or whatever.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones I've seen. It'd be cool if the cursor was like a red dot.
Oh yeah, laser. That'd be actually cool.
Nintendo NX mass production postpones till early 2017. For those of you that don't know, Nintendo NX is a code name for the Nintendo's next, I guess you could say console, but it's kind of, I think it's going to be more of a VR kind of thing, you know. Maybe it's not, they said it's not a handheld and they said it's not a console. So I'm assuming it's going to be a VR headset or something like that.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised with all the motion controls and all the stuff they did previously, Nintendo seems to kind of jump on the bandwagon. But I think VR is actually something that's going to stick around, the headsets anyways.
Yeah.
But
the reason a lot of people think they're postponing production is to upgrade some of the components, and they're adding VR to it, you know, which is kind of weird. Trump supporter after going through a mob of anti-Trump protesters at a Trump rally, and it shows her pretty much covered in egg.
Yeah.
So they threw eggs on her. Pretty hard.
I saw the video. Yeah.
Yeah, the video went viral, and yeah, they hit her with a few other things too. You know, I mean, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, a lot of protests are pretty brutal. Really, like I saw a guy get hit in the head with a bag with like bricks inside of it.
And this is one of the worst elections, I think.
Yeah, and I think I think the news is like not really saying too much about it, being all against it because it's like they're so against Trump, I guess. They don't want to.
I mean, it's bad on both sides, but I think the difference is, I mean, some of the violent protesters are coming to Trump rallies, and yeah, violence happens at Trump rallies, but I mean, those are usually private events. You know, they're not going to the other conventions and looking for trouble.
Yeah. I'm surprised, honestly, that the Trump supporters haven't done anything crazy because the way they're treated basically when they're just trying to get to their cars.
Yeah.
It's amazing how composed some of them are, like even after getting like punched in the face or hit on the side of the head. Like
Right.
the guy that got hit in the bricks, like
Dude, that's crazy. Like, I honestly haven't seen that one. That's pretty crazy.
yeah.
You can kill someone like that.
Yeah. And he's bleeding on the side of his face and
Yeah.
I don't know if it's him or some other person who was bleeding. He was saying like the cops like see it happen, but they don't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. 'Cause, I mean, they should charge them, definitely. Today I learned that Scientology used to sponsor race cars in the 1980s. It's pretty crazy, actually. I mean, the founder of Scientology actually had a book, and it's called, what is it called? Oh, go down. It's called The Modern Science of Mental Health, Dianetics.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because from the title, you would think it's a book like that's related to psychology or psychiatry, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think that's pretty funny that it used to sponsor race cars.
Especially with a book, that's like really weird.
Right? I'm sure nobody read the book, so they didn't even know what it was about. The Days of Thunder.
You rubbed you.
I thought that movie was pretty cool. It's like a Top Gun racing movie.
I haven't seen it.
Tom Cruise, man, it's pretty epic.
Oh,
Any
Tom
movie
Cruise.
with Tom Cruise, especially in the 80s, is pretty epic. There were the guys about the movie. Was there a movie with Tom Cruise in it with a shirtless volleyball scene or something? Yeah, that was Top Gun. Probably one of the most epic scenes ever.
Pretty good reaction there.
That was kind of a weird comment, honestly. I thought that was kind of a weird comment.
Oh, there it is, actually.
One of the coolest scenes ever, like in the history of cinema. The soundtrack for Top Gun is really cool too because it's a bunch of like 80s rock, you know.
It is a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Huh. If your church is sponsoring race cars, maybe it isn't a church.
I mean, that could be a good thing though when you think about it.
Man spends 3 days making 15,000 Lego statue. Child destroys it in seconds.
And you know what? Oh, that would be horrible.
Yeah, there's what it actually looked like, life size.
Zootopia. What the fuck is that movie? I still haven't seen that movie, dude. I haven't heard much from it, but it's like everywhere.
Yeah, I've heard it's been getting like massive records, huge sales. Yeah, I have no idea what it's about, but I'm gonna have to watch it.
You been to Legoland?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they got tons of statues like that. I didn't know they were worth that much. But yeah, they have it's crazy like cities, like real cities, like made of Legos, like
Huh.
replicas of like New York and Chicago and stuff like that. So cool. Like you can't play with them, but I mean, as a kid, if you could play with them, it'd be epic.
And this is why Lord Business was right about the Craggle. Have you seen what's that movie called? Lego movie?
I have not.
It's a good one. Really good, but
Lord Business.
Lord Business, that's the bad guy, Will Ferrell. And Craggle is it's like this thing. It's like a messed up word that means like super glue or something, I forget. Oh, crazy glue maybe.
Oh yeah.
But there's like these little Lego characters that are like the size of actual Legos, and they have this big bottle of super glue, which is like a tiny bottle to us, but to the Lego characters, it's like a human-sized bottle
Yeah.
of super glue, and he uses it on people, and it obviously does what super glue does. It just freezes them basically, so it's like this weapon
Yeah.
of mass destruction basically.
I
In the
like this
movie.
comment too. It says, tried to dismantle Legoland as a child.
Where's that at? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he's talking about what I was talking about. As far
Yeah.
as I know, that is the process at the master builders. Those
Oh.
dudes get paid a lot, believe it or not. They're like professional builders,
Mhm.
and everybody thought they were gonna be losers when they were growing up and shit. But they make a lot of money. They probably make more than doctors building Legos, like Lego statues.
Yeah. You probably should have used some glue on that thing actually. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it. Happened in China apparently. Let's see.
Are those Legos actually Lego, or are they some fucking knockoff?
Good question. Could be they could be a knockoff because I think the thing is expired for them, the copyright or whatever, because they've been around for so long.
Right?
Uh,
Seriously, the animal had to die.
Yeah, another case of a child getting away from their parents and into an animal enclosure, and the animal had to die. Yep.
That's horrible.
And the sacrifices we make. Like, and that kid probably was Chinese, so there's probably a billion of them.
Right? Should have shot him and the parents.
All right, this is hilarious. GIF.
Oh man.
Boom.
Oh, dude.
Right in the head, man.
Oh man. It's just like that's like cringy, dude. Like
Yeah.
like that has to. Oh man.
It's almost
Every
like
time I
he's,
see that.
it's almost like it's a device specifically built just so you crack his head on it. Because the way he swings, the way he swings, it's like he's intentionally trying to crack his head.
Man, dude.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be making fun of this kid because I actually I got a concussion when I was 5 years old, and I got my head busted open because I was running around in a playground,
Mm-hmm.
and these slides had bars above them,
Mm-hmm.
and right when you go down, well, I hit that bar, busted my head open, got a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the hospital for like a week doing some dumb shit.
Yeah. I've hit my head several times as a kid.
Like honestly, that looks like a concussion right there.
You can't hear the
His
sound,
face.
but
You don't have to hear the sound. You just look at his face.
yeah, it makes this satisfying thud sound.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh no is what the kid says, and then the mom or whatever says Kayla or something like that.
Yeah.
Points for holding on. True. He did stay on. Probably because his body went to like some sort of like freezing reaction. I hate these comments that you often see. I'm not sure what he thought was going to happen. And all these messed up gifts and whatnot. Somebody's always got to say this. What did they think was going to happen? Really adds to the conversation. You got 198 points for that.
Upside down swinging was dope. Give that man a up like.
This one's yours.
Bad Astronomy, a website known for criticizing sci-fi films for inaccurate science, gave a rare, extremely positive review for Men in Black, which praised its attention to detail and surprisingly accurate science.
Surprised. I thought it'd be the opposite.
Yeah, aliens exist, motherfucker.
We're not hosting an intergalactic kegger down here. Was it for the first movie?
I mean, if this website looks like really shitty and it looks like a website from like 1995, but
made by
really
a scientist.
Cool. Yeah, it's really cool, especially if you click on the movie side link where it says movies on the top, right under Bad Astronomy.
Oh, here.
Yeah, and then you gotta go down. Oh yeah, on the top. Click on the top one. I guess that's the best one.
Armageddon.
Well, no, but yeah, you can find movies right there, but there's actually a link at the top of the website too. And it's pretty cool. You can go through and just check out the science of the movies. You know, it's pretty cool.
Let's see here.
I mean, obviously, we know what's wrong with the fucking Armageddon. Like, wouldn't it be easier to train astronauts how to drill than train drillers how to be astronauts?
Yeah. Oh, he's got a no spoilers version.
And you got Steve Buscemi, like saving the world and shit. Like humanity's fate relies on fucking Ben Affleck and Steve Buscemi.
Sorry, let's see what the bad is. In the opening sequence, we see an asteroid headed for Earth, and are told that this was the dinosaur killer 65 million years ago. Narrator says that it exploded with the force of 10,000 nuclear weapons.
10,000? Where did you get that number from?
So it's basically nitpicking about that. All right.
I find this funny. The writers wanted to make the numbers sound dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
They actually severely underestimate the energy involved.
Let's see here.
I remember this one actually, though. The director of NASA saying it's the size of Texas, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Trying to picture that in my head, like the size of Texas, like that's crazy. There are no asteroids in the solar system that big. Those assholes, man! I spent too much time like picturing Texas like hitting us.
Series. Let's see.
Like imagine Texas destroying the United States.
Nature. It's a leopard feeding on a zebra carcass.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was a bladder?
I guess.
He even freaks the fuck out, dude. He's like, oh, fuck this shit. You squirted on me.
Yeah. I mean, the whole carcass is like, looks like it's just totally bloated.
Yeah. It's like, damn, she said she wouldn't squirt.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh.
Whale.
I've seen that happen, dude. I've seen that happen like in a few videos. Like it's pretty common for whales to explode like that.
Dirtiest job, man.
I'm assuming it's gas. You know, they just bloat. Because if you've ever seen like dead animals and stuff like that, they get all bloated like inside.
Yeah, all the gases and whatnot.
Yeah, and they probably, I imagine a whale probably has like heavy gases or something, like that, especially out of land.
Man, all that junk that just comes out, like it doesn't even look like it's real.
I wonder how bad they smell.
This seems like a bad movie where it's just like way over exaggerated, but it's actually real. You can actually see the stench with your eyes.
Yeah, that's true.
How about having it rain down on you?
This is K2
What
News.
is this?
On the beach near Florence. It had been so would be taken care of and cleaned. We're moved back a quarter. Our cameras stopped rolling immediately after the blast.
Let's see. Apparently there was some sort of blast during this live broadcast.
Yeah, they blew it up.
Oh, they blew it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that too. A lot of times they blow up whales like that. Reminds me of Tremors.
When it rains down on them.
Yeah, they blow up the Tremor.
Tremors. Yeah, I remember watching that when I was younger.
True. Did you read that headline that like 70% of people didn't know that shark soup,
Yeah.
you know, like contains like shark fins, and they didn't know where the shark fins actually come from.
In China, yeah.
Yeah, and how they're produced. Like, how fucking stupid can you be? Like, where would you think they just fucking grow shark fins without the shark?
Dude, it's crazy over in China, like the
But
culture.
surprisingly, you know, more people like since they've like kind of like Yao Ming has been the guy that to really put the message out there and really bring light to the situation, and a lot of them are against it now in China.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that one. Cool subreddit. I wanted to point out that I just saw. I think while probably looking at another like Star Wars post, and subreddit's called "Empire Did Nothing Wrong," and basically it's a bunch of stuff from the perspective of the Empire, basically like treating Han Solo like a terrorist, basically because you know if we were on the Empire side, we'd see Han Solo as like a terrorist and their whole organization, basically.
Well, yeah, the rebels. I mean,
Yeah,
we'd probably look at them as like terrorists,
yeah, like ISIS, basically.
pretty much.
Interesting. Overwatch. Anyways, bunch of posts on here. Check it out.
Oh man, today I learned ketchup in the United Kingdom was originally prepared with mushrooms as a primary ingredient rather than tomato.
How they make it red, or did they not even bother?
This is exactly why
Oh my
we had to get away
God.
from those motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like shit, dude. Like,
that's
can you imagine?
nasty.
That's
Yeah,
pretty bad.
I'll just pour this on my food. It'll make it great.
Mmm.
Yeah, declaring independence was the right move.
Yeah.
We make it with banana.
In the Philippines, banana ketchup actually sounds pretty good.
Remember when they had that green ketchup?
Oh yeah, I think we still sell it at Target, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, green ketchup. You know what? It tastes exactly like regular ketchup, I think.
Yeah.
Just
it
add
is.
a
It's just
dye, you know,
green,
instead
yeah.
of the red dye. I thought this was interesting because I eat a lot of ketchup.
I was reading about like marketing blunders or whatever on Reddit, and that green ketchup was one of them. It was like a really bad idea, apparently.
It's pretty
Didn't
disgusting.
sell. Yeah.
If I was a kid, I would want blue ketchup.
Oh, is that why Brits insist on saying tomato ketchup rather than just ketchup?
That's a good point.
Yeah. I don't know
Shit
if that's what
ketchup.
I don't know if that's what they say, but that makes sense if that's true.
Imagine if someone took a shit on your fries and then you didn't know. You just assumed it was ketchup, and then
Yeah, if you're in Britain or
that would be like a good prank.
Star Wars Rogue One, reshooting roughly 40% of the movie.
Oh man,
News that came out in the past week, I think.
that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, and the Force Awakens or whatever it was, whatever the recent Star Wars movie was called.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop right there. What the? Star
Force
Wars.
Awakens, or I don't know.
Star Wars. Episode 7. The Force Awakens.
Yeah,
Fucking Star Trek fan.
nah, I'm a big Star Wars fan, but I like watching good movies at the same time.
Whatever
you know?
that movie was called. God, how so fucking disrespectful.
It was entertaining, but I don't think I'm gonna watch it again. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll rewatch it just because it's Star Wars. But
I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
was-
Definitely, especially for a reboot, but a lot better than the original episodes.
yeah, I mean,
Way better.
better than the original, than the episode 1, 2, and 3. But I don't think that's saying much. It was an entertaining movie, but I think it could have been way better.
Well, I mean, like with this one too, just because they're reshooting doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be a bad movie. I mean, 40% is a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of money and that's a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, according to the comments, it seems like it's pretty bad news. I honestly don't know much about
I think
production
someone
of movies.
commented.
You know,
Someone commented that they might be reshooting because they thought it was too dark. I thought that'd be awesome.
I don't know. I was reading through the comments, and there were people saying that they basically changed the director out unofficially. They brought in another person to kind of take charge with the directing, but they didn't. They didn't fire
Yeah.
the director.
In many ways, Jar Jar is responsible for everything. I think that was the comment.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing about Jar Jar.
Misa, Misa.
Yeah. Good thing this
Key
guy
to the
deleted it. It's probably something about Jar Jar, but I'm tired of hearing about Jar Jar, that's for sure.
We need to add some songs.
I think they're probably just reworking the story somehow to make it more interesting, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I would
Complete
actually
speculation.
really like a dark Star Wars movie.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just going to be interesting because it's going to be way different than all the others. Let's see here. I know there's somebody comparing it to some other movie that did a reshoot. It was like less of a percentage, but it turned out really bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe they should have reshot more.
Yeah. Let's see, this guy's saying dark and gritty movie is done. Execs think the movie should be funnier. Fun is added to the movie. Movie flops because it was originally marketed as a dark and gritty.
True, dude.
Yeah.
That's like so true. I fucking hate that.
I don't think it should be. I don't think funny or yeah. I don't think Star Wars should be funny really.
Yeah.
I think it should be more on the dark and gritty side.
I mean, they're blowing up fucking planets and shit. You know?
Yeah. This guy's driving along. Accident. All those cars.
Well, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
If I was him, I would just walk away. I mean, he's gonna get fired anyways.
Possibly.
Possibly. How could you not get fired?
Might not be his fault. Front tire fell off all on its own.
Dude, it doesn't matter, dude. That dude's getting fired.
So apparently this guy's saying it's 2 Lamborghini Gallardos, Ferrari F430s, or 1 I guess, Ford Mustang, Shelby GT500, Porsche Cayman, and Porsche 911.
How the fuck does he know this stuff? You know, it's like that's
I
pretty
don't know.
crazy. Why would they name a car 911?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how people actually call it 911 or 911 or
I'm sure it's 911. You know,
Yeah.
like emergency.
maybe, but pretty sure the Porsche was that brand came out before 911 happened.
Does it melt steel beams?
I'm really curious to what happens to cars in this situation. Do they go back to the manufacturer for repair or salvage parts? Huh. They scrap hundreds of millions in car and shipping containers. Huh. I don't know. Some people were saying, and I read it earlier, that it's really not that bad. That basically do body work on a lot of these. Replace some parts with factory new
Yeah.
parts, and then you're good to go, I guess. But I don't know
I
how
don't
truthful
think they
that
would
is.
sell them though. I don't think they could sell them as new, especially someone that's buying a brand new car. Like I don't think
Yeah.
they could sell those as new.
Maybe just sell them to Hollywood.
I'm sure it would
At a
be
discount?
illegal, you know, because the frame's bent or something. You
Yeah.
know, like even if they replace, you know, everything, it's still not 100% new.
Yeah, I think so too. And if you're buying a car like this and you find out later that it was a car that was in this kind of type of situation, you'd probably be pretty pissed.
Oh yeah, you fucking sue them.
Happened in France.
And they would have money to buy lawyers too.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is pretty epic. And in case you didn't know, June 6th was D-Day, so this is in honor of D-Day. Here's one of the most incredible photos ever taken. I've never seen a photo like this, so I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Who takes this photo? That's what I wonder.
Right? I know. That's pretty epic. But it looks like there's some kind of blimps, Zeppelins. I don't think they're called
Blimps.
Zeppelins. They're
Here's
called
one right
blimps.
here. Really close. Oh, here's one right here too.
It could be Zeppelin.
Really close. Yeah.
Kind of more blimps, though. Yes.
I don't know what is a Zeppelin exactly?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is it like a specific kind?
I think it is a specific one. It's actually, yeah. Well, yeah.
So I don't know.
See,
I don't know what
that's
the
a Zeppelin right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy. They don't even make them anymore because they're kind of hazardous.
Yeah.
They explode and shit.
I don't know what the difference between a Zeppelin and a blimp is, if there even is one.
I think it's what it's made out of, actually.
The air inside, I guess.
Yeah.
Helium, probably.
If anybody watches this, leave one of those smart ass comments and let us know the difference between a Zeppelin and a blimp.
Also, give us a down vote and unsubscribe from our channel.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, here's what the beach looks like now. Huh.
Oh, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
This dude just walked outside. He probably lives like around there and just took a picture.
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
don't know.
look, this is how it looks now.
I mean, somebody probably, since this is probably a famous photo, somebody probably like somehow figured out how to take like the exact same picture.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't notice there was like a cliff here.
Maybe he's lying though. Maybe that's like over here or something. You know, it's like a beach, like in I don't know.
Yeah, it could be anywhere. Downvote just because there's no evidence.
There's no proof.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit!
I mean,
Damn, dude, he really fucked you over with that one,
still, this doesn't prove anything. Like,
dude. He did that pretty quick, man. He was like, "Fuck you."
like, anybody could have done this. This doesn't prove anything. Like, look, see that tank there? It's like lower than this one. I mean,
I guess so.
this is rigged. Look at the size of those people
Yeah, the shoreline
compared to
kind
that
of
car.
like. Well,
Look at the size of those people compared to that car.
true.
Like,
True.
yeah, but I mean, it's probably not from the exact same location, anyways.
It's so much more colorful now. I agree.
Who said that?
No, everybody was black and white back then, dude. Crazy.
That's because the first picture was in black and white.
Oh my god, give that guy a downvote.
Did he have to put the plus sign there? Okay.
And you know what? I wish you could download him again for using the plus sign.
A 2 gigabyte hard drive from 20 years ago, right next to a flash storage that is 32 times its capacity in 2016. Pretty crazy, the difference. They always talk about like processor speed doubling like every 2 years or whatever, but our hard drive capacity is really advanced beyond.
Yeah,
Way
hard drive
faster than
speed,
processor.
not so much though.
Yeah,
Hard drive speed.
not so much, yeah, but the size. But then with solid state drives, that actually increases speed.
Yeah, I love my solid state drive.
Yeah, that's when I got mine. That was like the biggest upgrade ever. Like the difference in performance was just crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I was surprised how small they are.
Hmm.
Probably fit in your wallet.
I think today we're at a point where we have an abundance of storage space because you can get like a terabyte hard drive for pretty cheap, and it's pretty hard to use a terabyte for the average person.
Honestly, only people with small hard drives, like say size doesn't matter. You know, it's like I don't know.
Cool subreddit that you probably won't see on the front page or on our all. That's a subreddit called is "What is this thing?" and people post stuff there to identify certain objects and stuff they found. Like if their grandparents die and they get something, they're like, "Oh, what is this? And is it worth anything?" And all kinds of stuff. And I actually posted some stuff on here to try and identify it. And I thought this one was pretty cool. So this guy says, "Is this a camera found in the bedroom on the opposite wall of the bed facing on the wall of the bed facing the bed? It's in a house I'm staying in." And
Camera?
yeah, you can see here. He's asking basically, is it a camera?
Oh yeah. That'd be
And,
pretty crazy.
That's what it looks like. And I was thinking, yeah, that looks kind of like a camera to me. There's some other angles.
Yeah.
But so people were posting in here. This guy says looks just like a IR remote control extender.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I guess I've never even heard of this, honestly. But apparently some people get these things that you put your you kind of hide your like that big box for your TV,
Yeah.
the channel changer or whatever. I don't even know what you want to call it. But you just put it somewhere out of sight, and then you put this on the wall, and it basically collects it and then bounces it to wherever else you need it
That's pretty
out
cool.
of sight.
Yeah, it must be for fancy people.
Yeah. But
Because I always thought the boxes were cool because the old boxes had the time on it. So you
Mhm.
didn't even need a
yeah.
clock.
But then nowadays it's like everything has a clock on it.
Well, you could never have too many clocks. You know?
Let's see here, microwave, your refrigerator, stove,
Dude, I'm like Captain Hook, bro. I got like clocks everywhere, dude. To
all
remind me,
digital.
to
All digital. though.
Remind me, dude. Remind me that I am going to die.
Dang, you still don't show up to work on time.
Yeah, I know, true. What if it was
thing.
actually a camera? Like,
Yeah. Well, there was one post on here I saw like more than a year ago, probably. Somebody found this thing on his truck,
you know,
and he posted on here, and he's like, "What is this?" And then turns out it was like a GPS tracking device, and
wow.
people are speculating that the cops or a private investigator was
Yeah.
actually like tracking his truck. And then there was another one kind of similar where there was a wire going into their house, and they didn't know like what this wire was or what it was coming from and all that. And then there's some people saying that there's like a, what's that called when like the cops are trying to like listen into your phone calls.
Oh, tapped.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. There's some pretty cool stuff on this
You know, there's,
subreddit.
yeah, you know, I could just imagine like people like actually spending their entire day like trying to solve these things. Like there's some guy out there who's just like, he gets up, you know, he wakes up and he just fucking heads right to the subreddit.
I don't know. It's pretty varied. Like a lot of the stuff. Like I've never solved anything. Honestly, it's always something that I have no idea. Like look at this.
Whoa.
Like what is
Connect
this?
4. That one's easy, dude. It's obviously an ancient Connect 4.
All right, let's see.
Battleship. It could be
Granite
Battleship.
solved. Let's see. See what
It's
these
like
people say.
Battleship.
For making pills. Yeah. Yeah, it's for making pills, I guess.
Mm.
Wrong. You were wrong. Let's see, did I close it? Alright, let's try another one.
I ain't right, but I ain't wrong.
I done anything with this ring? Nah. Alright, tell me what that is.
Well, honestly, it looks like some kind of like jellyfish or something. I don't know.
Huh. I think it's just a thingamabobber.
Well, I'm assuming it's like something aquatic.
It's an articulated coralline algae. Probably of the Calorthon genus. Growing on a mussel.
Bingo. Like he totally knew that. He's like, yeah, I totally got it.
How could I have not recognized that from the beginning? I think that covers the weekly stuff on Reddit. Now, want to talk about some movie stuff? Any movies coming out?
Probably Ninja Turtles. I want to see
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, Warcraft that came out recently, I think. Wow. Metascore 31 out of 100. It's really bad.
Wow. That's pretty bad. It might just be like that this movie is not their type,
Yeah.
you know?
Wow. And it's got a 7.9 on IMDb. Jeez. That's a big difference.
I don't know. I picture it as a cutscene, you know, like kind of like the cutscenes from the games, but they just connected all the cutscenes and produced something like this.
Yeah. Bad story is what I picture. Really bad story. Like I listened to some of the lines from the trailers, and it's like you just couldn't believe it how horrible it is. Like one of the guys, like this guy says in response to somebody else says like, "But what if they're not?" It's just like
No.
really bad dialogue.
I feel like they would have done better with that movie if they would have focused on like a small group or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, start small. Even like a small group that actually goes into a dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, Now You See Me 2. Did you ever see Now You See Me?
I didn't.
I don't know if that's what I'm thinking of or not.
I kind of want to now. I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, let me see if Now You See Me is what I think it is. Oh no, it's not. Not what I thought. Alright, never mind.
Well, what is the first one about?
I don't know, it's like some sort of kind of like, I think it like kind of like Ocean's 11 maybe, or
Oh man.
they do
fuck
magician,
that.
or they're like magicians and they do this like heist thing.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Those movies are so overrated. Just like
Yeah.
you've seen one, you've seen them all. You know,
Yeah.
it's like. I want to see. I like the movies where they do small robberies. You know, you
Mhm.
really get a feel for the characters and stuff, and not these
Yeah.
overhyped ones. You know, where it's all like I don't know. The circumstances are all crazy.
Yeah. And they always seem to be like doing well off. Like their lives are like perfectly fine to begin with.
Yeah.
One of them's usually like insanely wealthy already.
Right.
Ninja Turtles. Apparently it's got a 6.6. Pretty bad rating.
No, it's not. Not for a kid. I mean, not for a Ninja Turtle movie though.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be good.
Is this actually like a sequel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's hyped for it though, just because it has a Technodrome and Bebop and Rocksteady. It's the most important things.
I've never even watched the trailer. So
Crank's in it too.
Coming in kind of fast.
They've actually, if you notice, they lined up the turtles too. Like they're a little lighter in color than the last movie.
Yeah.
Which they were-
I mean, the production looks way better than I think than the previous one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think they should have picked Megan Fox. I don't know.
I don't know, it's kind of like Transformers. You just throw some chick in there.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Actually, it's number one at the box office right now, 35.2 million.
Why did they say it's weak? It opened up on like I don't even think it opened up on a Friday.
Hmm. X-Men Apocalypse. That didn't do good at all.
Yeah, that movie was garbage, dude. Fucking Suckopolis. Dude, there's people that they've compared pictures of people that actually do like cosplay
Mm-hmm.
of Apocalypse, and their costumes are way fucking better.
Interesting. Let me look at this.
Dude, he looks garbage. Dude, he looks like that Ooze guy from the fucking first Power Rangers movie.
Seven 7.5. I mean, not bad rating. Better than Ninja Turtles.
It's fucking garbage, dude. That movie is fucking shit.
Let's see what one of their user reviews are here. One of the bad ones.
You know what? You can't really trust these reviews though, man. Because
Yeah.
some of these people, they go see movies that they aren't even really like what they're into. You know, like they're not used to seeing this type of movie, and then they go and try to review it, and it doesn't work out.
I don't know. This guy did 1 star.
Like it's not as bad as Fan Four Stick. That movie's fucking garbage. It could not be as bad as that.
Okay, maybe this guy's more down your alley. Let's see here. He thought Days of the Future Past would be the best in the series.
I agree. That was the best one
Yeah,
so far.
it was a good one.
He is a Batman fan though.
Yeah. Main villain's motivation is bland and stupid. Yeah.
He could. I mean, his review could be biased because
Yeah.
he is a DC fan. So
Mhm.
just like all the DC fan or all the Marvel fans when they reviewed the new Superman movie,
Uh-huh.
it's like fuck them. I thought it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it was decent. Definitely not as bad as everybody was saying.
Yeah, dude. They fucking. I wouldn't be surprised if Marvel paid a bunch of people to review their shit.
I don't know. People probably had really high expectations, but I didn't have that high of expectations. Could have been better, but it was good for what it was.
Yeah, that's still a decent rating, you know.
Yeah.
7.1.
Pretty good fight scenes. What's her name?
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. Her fight
Yeah.
scenes were pretty good.
She's not as like she doesn't have as much curves as I thought she was gonna have. I don't know. It seems like she's more muscle,
Yeah.
like tone. She's really like tone.
I think that's all we got for this week.
It's been read.
Yep. This is IReadItWeekly. We'll see you next week.
Peace.